Hello, my loves. We need to have a chat today. So I was looking through some comments on my channel, which I actually can't really get to all the comments now because I have been mindlessly affirming, why do I have so many comments? I cannot keep up with my comments. I literally cannot answer and respond to everyone because I can't keep up with my comments. And I've been having over 100 comments a day. I don't know, from old videos, I just wake up and there's so many comments, I cannot get to them. And I'm actually gonna tell you a little story quick here before I get into the codependent talk on my channel. So before I was using affirmations like, oh my God, I can't believe I have so many comments. Oh my God, I get so many new subscribers a day. Isn't it amazing? And that wasn't really working. Why? Because that is not my natural conversation. I was kind of using random affirmations that I thought would be great. But in reality, what works is your natural conversation with yourself. Okay? If I actually looked at my phone and I had 1 billion comments, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, I don't have time to go through all the comments. Versus like, oh my God, I'm so excited, I blew up. Like, that is not my personality. I would be like, what the fuck? And I would just like ignore it because I don't know what to do with it. And I kind of did a reverse manifestation psychology with it, implemented that. I actually didn't realize I was doing that until like the past few days. I have been having so many comments. I think it was like one day I just had like 50 new comments, and I was like, whoa, what the heck? Why do I have so many comments? And that is an affirmation or an inner conversation. Like asking yourself why something is the way it is makes it a fact in your brain. So you can actually use these, like, why am I getting skinnier every day? When you say, oh my God, why do I look so fat? Your brain thinks that it is true, therefore it outputs it. Or most people use this as like a negative thing. Like, why is this happening? Why is this person such an a-hole? Why are they not texting me back? That's an inner conversation. Therefore, it is implementing it into your reality and reaffirming that that is true. So you can switch it around. Like, why are they calling me so much? Why are they so obsessed with me? But make sure it's your affirmation. Like, switch it around and see, like, is that something you would actually say? Like, if someone was blowing up your phone, maybe you would be a little bit annoyed. Why do they keep calling me? Like, what is going on here? And that's actually how I've gotten a lot of my bigger manifestations. It's just another way, inner conversations, asking yourself the question, but this is what happened. And also, side note, I'm talking super fast because I'm using Instagram stories because I didn't plan to make a video, but I needed to talk about it today. So yes, you can say these things and ask yourself, how would you actually feel if it happened? Whenever I manifest something big, I have no emotion. Like, honestly, I have zero emotion. I'm just like, what the fuck? WTF? And I'm just shocked. And then I kind of ignore it because I'm like, that's weird. And I just, like, there's no attachment, no feeling. I don't have emotion. I just get like, holy shit, like, that is weird. Like, what the hell? And then I just kind of move on with my day. It's not like I'm obsessing over it. Like, oh my God, I got this thing. I'm so excited. That's just not me. And I was trying to do that before, and that didn't work for me because I was not acting as if I would have something. If I actually had something, I would kind of just go on about my day. And the comments, like, why am I getting so many comments? What is going on? Like, holy shit, I can't keep up with the comments. I cannot keep up with the comments now. Like, I literally cannot. I don't have time to look at all the comments. That is how I am versus, oh my God, I have so many comments, looking through oh my God, this is amazing. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's just two different things. So figure out your personality and go with it like that. This is a whole different thing than being grateful for something. I am saying when I manifest something big, I don't even have an emotion because it's just like mind blowing. And I don't even know what to say. Like, it's just you're so shocked about something that you kind of just, you're like, okay, well, that is weird. And then move on with your day. That's me. That, like, every single time I'm just like, WTF, that is crazy, WTF, WTF, WTF. Okay, on to the next thing. But if you're someone that gets super excited, Do you really get super excited if you already have something? Like, picture something that you have now, because everything we have now is a result of something we created, a manifestation, say a laptop. Before we got it, we wanted it, right? And then now that you have it, you don't really even think about it. You're not like, oh my God, I get to use my 4-year-old laptop, yay. No, it's like, I have a laptop. Yeah, it's awesome that I have it. No emotion with it, because you already have it. So I digress with that. I can go into detail, but I just wanted to throw that in there before I talk about the complaining thing on my channel. We are not doing that anymore, people. No complaining on my channel, because that instills the Instagram story cut out. That instills the past story, okay? How are you going to create something into reality, become a new person when you're stuck in your old way of thinking? If you want to be over here, you can't get over here with your same habits, the same thoughts, the same actions that you're doing every day, okay? Any successful person will tell you that they needed to change. You need to change your habits. You need to change yourself. You need to change your self-talk. Stop talking about the past. Let it go. And there are a variety of techniques that I talk about on my channel to help you let go of things. Stop complaining, okay? Stop complaining. When you complain, you just keep creating this negative loop. So when you stop complaining, you get outside of the loop and you create something new for yourself. Okay? And there was like a talk on, someone's name was I'm Codependent, and I couldn't read all of it because the comments kept coming in and I was at the gym working out. But I really wanted to say this. Why do you reaffirm to yourself every single day that you are codependent? That means that you are relying on someone else to give you something. Why not change it to I'm fucking independent? Because even if you're, this is going to cut out again. Also want to mention, when I swear, it means listen to what I am saying. I don't swear in a negative way. I swear to emphasize the importance of things. There is a difference. I need to say that because someone was like, oh, you swear too much. You know what? Listen to what I'm saying. Stop complaining about it. Maybe you won't see it in your reality. When you see something every single day, for example, as children, you look in the mirror, oh, I'm so fat, but you're actually skinny. And then you end up growing up with these habits that create you to be obese or something like that. But it's because you are reprogramming your mind to be that way. So if you start telling yourself, I am skinny, I actually don't eat a lot of food, your habits will change because you are telling your brain, you're telling your subconscious mind that this is how it is. Therefore, your subconscious actions are going to reflect that. For example, I did an experiment like this, like I'm not hungry. Even when I was eating it, I'm not hungry. All of a sudden, I just lost my appetite for a few weeks until I started saying, I eat the exact amount of food that my body needs. That is a great, that's a great affirmation if you have issues with food. But this was just an example. If you keep saying things over and over, even if it's a joke, it will come true because your mind cannot tell the difference between sarcasm and joking and the real thing. So if you're constantly reading on your account, I am codependent, your brain picks up on that and is implementing that into your reality. Therefore, you're going to have all these codependency issues. So why don't you change your name? Stop joking around and being sarcastic about things that you actually don't want to happen, because this is implying in your mind that this is fact, and then it outputs it in your reality. This is also why, for example, if you're a vegan, your focus is that veganism is the right way to eat, or if you're a carnivore and you're focused on that carnivorism is the right way to eat, etc. Whatever it is, you will always find proof. You will always find things in reality to prove you right, to prove your assumptions right. Always. That is the observer effect. When you focus on something and you believe that it is right, you're going to find all of the information to prove to you that you are right. That is why some things are right for some people and other things are right for other people. Depends on their belief system and their assumptions. That is why there's no one shoe fits all, unless we're talking about manifestation, because our thoughts and our assumptions are what create our perspective of reality. Everyone has their own perspective. Everyone lives in their own world. But if you are constantly saying the same thing over and over again, your brain takes that as fact. And even if you're complaining about something, or you keep saying the same story over and over again, it is going to be true because you keep telling your mind that that is true. There was someone was saying, oh, I'm so attached to my partner, I'm so dependent on them. Stop saying that. That is wise because you keep re-implementing to your brain, I'm attached to them, I'm dependent on them. This is how it is. And your body and your thoughts and your actions are going to respond according to your assumptions and your beliefs. So you can just start with affirmations. You do not need to believe what you are saying. If you keep repeating it, your brain, your subconscious mind picks up on it and implements it. So you don't need to believe it. Just repeat what you actually want to be. I am in a perfect, committed, equal relationship. I am in an equal relationship. Equal. I am independent. I am successful. I'm in a committed, happy relationship. I feel good about my life. Everything always works out perfectly for me. Repeat these over and over, even if everything on the external is shit. It takes a little bit of time to switch to see results, okay? And yes, we can have instant manifestations, but if you have a past history with something and you keep wavering in your mind, like, this is what I want, but I'm still thinking about the old story, or complaining to my friends, or complaining on other people's YouTube channel that I'm independent or I'm codependent and I'm obsessed with them, that is how it's going to be. You're just confusing your brain, and your brain is just going to stick with the old story. So you can just say, you know what? My partner is actually obsessed with me. I'm in an awesome, committed, healthy relationship. Why do you need to be dependent on someone? Why don't you switch it around or have an equal relationship versus being dependent on other people? Do you really want to be codependent for the rest of your life? If something happens to that person, or, that person, you guys get in a fight, your whole life is ruined. Do you want to live like that? If you do, go ahead, but it's not healthy. Like, why can't you be dependent? Having two dependent lives and being together in like a healthy, committed, dependent relationship, it feels so much better. And trust me, I know, because I was codependent my entire life on being in a relationship with someone. But now that I am fulfilled by myself, being in a relationship with someone is 10 times better, because you're both dependent individuals that love each other and want to be with each other, not forced to be by your brain. This is super important. That's why I've been a little bit ranty and like in your face. Usually I'm not like that in person. I'm usually laughing and taking things lightly. But this is really serious, and I want you guys to know that what you say and see on repeat gets programmed into your mind and outputs in your reality. But yeah, the first part was just talking about different techniques and affirmations, and I didn't realize that in my head, one of the times I was affirming for more comments, and then I woke up one day and I had a lot of comments, and then I realized, like, why is this happening over and over? Every single day I'm waking up with at least like 80 new comments, and I'm like, what is going on? And then I took time to listen to what I was saying, and it was because I was saying, why am I getting so many comments? Oh my God, there's so many comments, it's overwhelming. I can't keep up with that. That was my inner conversation that I wasn't even paying attention to. That's why it kept happening over and over. And then I just realized that I was saying this, and that's why I was outputting. So also listen to your inner conversation, because that is what is actually happening in your reality. If you sit down with yourself and you hear what your mind is actually saying about things, it makes sense. You're like, oh, yeah, I had an assumption that was going to happen. Or your brain is like, yeah, this Sally is such a bitch, blah, 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 blah. That's why she is. Change your inner thoughts, your assumptions, and change your life. So please try affirming for things that you want, mindlessly affirming, but only for things that you actually want, okay? And I just came out with my Patreon video. I'm going to make a few little short clips so you can see what it was about. It is $30 a month for weekly videos depth manifestation videos, also other realms, other dimension, a little bit of earth history, channeling, the astral realms, all of that jazz, as well as live Q&As at least 2 times a month for any questions that you guys have. So it's kind of like a lower cost group coaching. It's a supportive community as well. And I have my booking links down below. I had to tell you guys on a post that I have a new email address and I have a booking website to book things. So you don't need to email, just click on the link. You can also just look at my link tree. All my up-to-date links are on there. And with that being said, I hope you have a fantastic Friday, weekend, whatever day, whatever time in the world it is that you're watching this video. I love you all. Peace out.